Hi and welcome back to Daddy, Dad and Me. We are James and Sam and we are a same-sex adoptive parents to a beautiful little boy called Little Man. Welcome back to our channel. Hope you're all doing well. I think we're week 12 or 13 of the lockdown, or starting to come out of lockdown. It's been quite a journey, I think, hasn't it? We can finally share, for those who probably have seen over on our Instagram and Facebook page, that yesterday we had the lovely news that we could start moving forward to introductions. For those who have already been aware and part of our journey before, would have known that we saw his profile back in December last year, and yeah, we finally went to match in March, but we've had this delay and there's been lots going on in between. We've been video calling him, speaking with his foster carers as well, so we've kept that connection going, and yeah, we're just really happy to finally be moving forwards, and that we can finally become a family. So I thought of no better way than today's video than to speak about introductions, because we do get quite a few questions about them, what's kind of involved, how they differ, and they all differ, no two sets of introductions are the same. So yeah, carry on, grab a cuppa and we'll dive straight on into the video. So for us, our introductions have been planned over a 10-day period. 6 days of those we will spend with the foster carers and where they live with Little Man, and 4 of those days, the last 4 days, Little Man will be with us and the foster carer will be here as well. They won't be staying with us, but locally again, so they can pop in and pop out. And what I just wanted to do is just go through day by day so people can really see and understand exactly what's involved in the introductions process. So day 1, we're just going to spend an hour or so with him, see him again because it's been a while, being about 3.5 months. We've been doing video calls in between and done little videos, sent him little gifts, so he knows who we are, but it'd be really nice to see him again and just have some playtime with him. So that'll be day 1. Day 2, kind of spending more time with him and his foster carers, more playtime, and starting to see a little bit more of his routine. I think we're there for the morning and lunchtime periods again, so that would be quite interesting to see how he is. We have spent time with him before on one of the bump-ins, and we were there for a cup of tea, kind of stroke dinner time, so we saw that pattern already. So yeah, day 2, probably 3-4 hours or so max, just to see and for him to see us again. Day 3, we're going to be spending more or less all day there. I wouldn't say right at the start of the morning, but definitely mid-morning, right through from lunch and through to bedtime. So a long time there, and him starting to see more of us, and I wouldn't say necessarily letting us probably get more hands-on with him, and kind of bathing as such on that day. That's going to come probably the days 3, 4 and 5, as we start to see more of him and spend more time with him. Day 4 is where we will go out and spend more time with him, but also for him to spend time with us on our own as well. So that will be nice for us to do, and to really let the foster carers almost relax a little bit, and for us to go out in the local area, even if it's just to a field, or just so we can play like football or something, just so we can start building that bonding and attachment process. Day 5, so we're going to again spend all day there, and it's going to be early doors to right at the end of the day. Quite intense day, and I think more or less that is us going out with him, if we want to, weather dependent, into the local area, attending to his needs, and him seeing us again. So again, we're building up kind of 2, 3, 4 hours every single day, but almost quite quickly as well. So by day 3, 4 and 5 and 6 to an extent, he will have seen us all day. Come to day 5 and 6, we will come home and he will come down with his foster carer as well, but we'll be both be making that journey together. And then the foster carer will be here over a set of 4 days, and we'll settle him on day 1 with us, so he can familiarise himself with his bedroom, with Ralph, with the home, with the local area, but not too much. We don't want to overload him with too much too soon. So again, just kind of a little snippet of everything, and for him to start really settling as well. And as days 2, 3 and 4 move on, there'll be less and less time with the foster carer again, so he can still see that they are there, and they will more or less pop in, but it will be more or less down to us in order to do everything, getting his breakfast, obviously lunch times and dinner sorted, bathing times as well. So yeah, really looking forward to it. We know it's going to be the most intense 10 days of our life, but we've prepared for it. We've spoken to enough people, and sometimes you have to just do it in order to get through it. So yeah, it's going to be a really intense day, 10 days, but yeah, very, very excited. When we started our adoption journey, we knew that there were many different introduction plans for people, and the reason for that being is that obviously children are so different ages, different needs, and sometimes it will take children longer, sometimes it will take children less. For example, your younger children, so babies, wouldn't necessarily need a 10-day introduction period. You're more or less, you could be looking at a week or so, but again, that's very much dependent on their needs, and anything that the foster carers need to do and adopters need to do as well. So there will always be a difference with introduction plans. So we often get asked about why they do different. It is just exactly that, because all children are different, and say for us, we never knew it when we first saw Little Man's profile and started that process and going through the matching. It wasn't until probably more or less up to the matching panel point that we knew exactly what the plan would be. So don't fret too early on, don't panic, ask a few questions of your social worker if you need to, and just really delve in and understand why those introductions and why they are set out in that way. We're really looking forward to it, and yeah, it's gonna be fun, hard as well, but he's got so much to look forward to, and we have as well, but also a very emotional time for everybody. It's been a long journey, as I said in a few videos before, it's been a 2-year journey for us to this point, but I wouldn't change anything at all. So thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, give us a like and a comment and a thumbs up. If you're not already, come over on our Facebook page. We'll share lots of details over there. So we're very open about our adoption journey, and over on our Instagram and Twitter pages as well. So I'm not too sure when I will be back. We've obviously got a few weeks to go before introductions, so I may or may not be back depending on what happens, but keep your eye out on the socials, and we'll share what we can. Obviously not too much, because it's going to be a bit of family time for us all. So take care and see you soon. Bye.